YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy, the BowTie, Fragrance Guy. Fashion, fragrance, looking good, smelling great, being great. That's what we talk about on my channel, man. I think it's important to tell you guys about fragrances that smell good because fragrances are the easiest thing you can do. The quickest way you can upgrade your personal marketability because it takes a couple seconds to spray on a fragrance and change your mood, change your overall aesthetic. So I definitely love to talk about fragrance, but I also throw in some style tips as well and some grooming tips to make sure you're looking good and smelling great every day. So if that sounds like you, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well. So anytime a video is uploaded on YouTube, you get notified. My style tip for today, guys, don't be afraid during the spring and summer months to experiment with different colors. As you can see today, your boy is rocking a yellow suit. Now, I know a lot of guys don't have the courage to do this, or it may not be your thing, your taste, but I'm telling you, these kind of colors, wearing these more brighter colors in the spring and summertime is one of the best ways to, in addition to your fragrance, kind of stand out. I've paired a yellow double-breasted suit today that I think this is from Suit Supply. And my shirt, tie, and pocket square are all from Tom Ford. And I went with a navy blue. So with a suit like this, you don't want to do too much with the shirt and tie. So that's why you see a little bit more of a simple combination here with just a plain all navy blue tie and a navy blue pocket square from Tom Ford as well. It has a little polka dots in it and an all white dress shirt. Just subtle, but it's super, super clean, super, super sexy. So this spring and summer, guys, especially if you have all the basics covered, your navy suits, your different hues of gray, and maybe even a black suit. If you have all your basics and your bases covered as far as suits, don't be afraid during especially the warmer months of the year to experiment with a little bit of color in your wardrobe, because I do look good today, in the words of Jay-Z, if I do say so myself. On today's video, guys, you see the title, I'm going to be jumping into fragrances that have me in the chokehold, not a literal chokehold like you would see in the WWE, or I don't know if it's still called that or not, WWF or in the wrestling. You're not that kind of chokehold, but just in a chokehold, meaning I cannot get enough of these 10 fragrances. Now, these are 10 fragrances that I've acquired more so over the last 6 to 8 months in my collection. So I would categorize them as more recent acquisitions. I'm not saying these are my 10 for life, although if I did my 10 for life at this time, some of these are probably going to be on that list. So that'll be interesting to see the next time I do that, what makes it. But these are just 10 fragrances, like I said, I've acquired over the last few months that honestly, guys, I love these fragrances so much. They are all great, all 10. I can't get enough of them. So I just want to share them with you guys. I'm going to run the intro, and when we come back, that's what we're going to talk about. If you want to see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it. Woo! Gots to be more careful. Gots to be more careful.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump into the video. This first fragrance, not getting into the price and all that kind of stuff. I'm not telling anybody to go buy this. I'm not telling anybody to buy anything on this list. Although I always tell you guys, if you do want to try the fragrance or a sample or something like that, I try to include them in the YouTube shopping. That's the easy way to do it. You can check them out. So if you see something that you want to check out, click the little link to YouTube shopping and check these out. But this first fragrance, super expensive. The retail price is $3,500. I don't want to hear it. It was worth it for me, and I got it at a good price. But it's from the brand of Roia Parfums. This is called Alt Luxe, or AKA Roia, the namesake. All right, and what you're going to get pretty much with this fragrance as far as notes, although there's a laundry list of them, the main notes is jasmine, benzoin, oak moss, cloves, cinnamon, orris, vanilla. Oh, gosh. Guys, I sincerely tell you that I cannot get enough of smelling this fragrance. I don't know if you can see. I've worn it a couple times. All right, so there's already, you know, a couple meals missing out of this, and I'm kind of, you know, I got to slow myself down because it's an expensive fragrance. I don't even want to have to buy this again. But it's so good, man. I'm not getting into whether or not it's worth the retail price, because the reality is I don't think any fragrance is really worth what this costs retail. That's another topic for another day. But I'm glad to have it in my collection. The last time I talked to you guys about this, I couldn't spray it. I had to change the sprayer, so I'll let you see it this one time. Here goes $900 right here. So it's already starting to mess up again. But anyway, this fragrance it's beautiful. It's a chypre, as Roia said, wrapped in cashmere. So you get really warm, powdery orris, almost buttery orris on the dry down. A little bit of that warmth there with some of the other spices in there, like cinnamon and cloves, that helps kind of warm it up, give it a little bit of a spicy nuance on the dry down. Stuff is just phenomenal, man, with a little bit of a vanilla kind of ambery kind of dry down as well. Kind of all that wrapped in a chypre. So that's the warmth of the fragrance wrapped in a traditional chypre kind of DNA. Stuff is fantastic, man. Cannot get enough of this stuff. I know it's expensive, but I am loving the heck out of this right now from the brand of Roia Parfums. Get a sample. Get a sample. This is called Haute Luxe, or AKA Roia. This next fragrance in its own right is as fantastic in its own genre as Haute Luxe. And this is an oud fragrance from the Desert Gems collection of Frederic Malle. This is called the Moon. This is the Moon. Man, this stuff is phenomenal, guys. Raspberry, lychee, blackberry, rose, oud, and amber. So the lychee, raspberry, blueberry combination in the opening, I'm simplifying this, is a little bit more complex than this, but for the sake of time, gives this a fruity sweetness in the opening. And then of course you have a beautiful rose, oud, amber combination on the dry down. Julian Rascanet, who's killing it right now in the fragrance industry, with a lot of the creations that has his name ascribed to. This fragrance is just, seriously, if you like oud, but you don't like the overly animalic, skanky oud, this is the perfect fragrance, because it's done well enough, and the oud is there enough where you really pick up that as real oud, but the sweet notes really help to mask what I would feel would be more animalic, skanky qualities that you normally feel or get from an oud fragrance. This stuff is next level, so get your nose on this from the brand of Frederic Malle, the Moon. All right, guys, speaking of everything I talked about in the opening of this video, looking good and smelling great go hand in hand. And I always talk about the additional things that go into a guy representing or presenting the best version of himself every day outside of fragrance, which is your grooming and your style. And that's why I'm always happy to partner with Tiege Hanley, who's sponsoring today's video, because they have a skincare regimen that works for the fellas, and it's really, really simple. You have really 4 core products, or really 3 core products. No, you can say 4 because it's the facial wash, but facial wash, you have an AM and PM moisturizer and a facial scrub. So every morning before you step out, man, you want to make sure you wash your face, okay, and use the facial wash. All right, the facial wash, of course, is the primary product. Is kind of the basis. It ensures that you keep your skin clean. Now, in the morning before you go out for the day, you want to make sure that you apply the AM moisturizer, which is this right here, this product. The AM moisturizer, guys, this has SPF 20, I think it's called, that helps protect your skin from the elements, especially the sun, like when you go outside. So this is a moisturizer and also a skin protector. So look at it that way. So it's very important to moisturize your skin when you go outside every day. Now, when you return home in the morning, in the evening, you're going to wash your face again, right? All right, guys, you don't. Yeah, okay, thank you. You're going to wash your face again, and then you're going to apply the PM moisturizer. Now, this helps to keep your skin hydrated while you sleep, and it also has products in it to help with the collagen in your skin and help with the elasticity of your skin as well. So it's actually protecting your skin as you sleep, but it's also working as well to make your skin appear as vibrant and as youthful as it can at whatever your age may be. So make sure that you are applying some type of moisturizer, in this case, the PM moisturizer, after you wash your face at night. And then last but not least, of course, we have the facial scrub. That's a part of this skincare regimen as well. The facial scrub, guys. You want to use this product only twice per week, and that's to exfoliate the skin. Remove the dead skin scales, keep the pores clean, which is very important because it helps all the other products to be that much more effective when your pores are clean. And you only use that product twice per week. And that is it for the level 1 skincare system at Tiege Hanley. So if you need a skincare regimen, which all guys do, I know a lot of times we kind of dismiss certain aspects of grooming because we're men, but it's okay. It's okay to take care of yourself, guys. It really, really is. And you also, in addition to looking good, you need a skincare regimen that works. So if you don't have one, I would recommend giving Tiege Hanley a try. Because you guys are my subscribers, they're going to hook you up 40% off of your first order. And they're going to throw in a free gift, something like this manicure set, which is something else guys kind of take for granted, man. You got to keep those nails clean and keep them, at a certain length. You don't have to go to a nail salon to get your nails done or whatever the case. Just do it yourself. Something like that's going to work. And they have a body scrubber they're going to throw it in as a free gift. Win-win situation, man. So if you need a skincare regimen that works, make sure you click the link down below and get started with Tiege Hanley, because it will get the job done. All right, guys, this next fragrance I want to talk about, I kind of feel like I'm on an island with this fragrance because seemingly a lot of people aren't really into this, but maybe that's why I am, because I always march to the beat of my own drum. This is Opal from BowTie Victorious. The last of the Zodiac collection. I've talked about it. I did a review on it, so I won't spend a whole lot of time on it, but bay leaf, cacao, coffee, suede, orris, and cashmere are some of the main notes. It is just very, very unique. It's kind of got this metallic vibe, and like I said when I reviewed it, it represents the snake, the animal of the snake, really, really good in the Zodiac collection. This is just a sophisticated, masculine fragrance that screams CEO. So if you're wearing a suit, shirt and tie, this is the perfect fragrance to wear. I've already worn this to work like 3 times already, and I have gotten a few compliments. So not saying that's everything, but it does count for something. I'm not the only one that thought that it smelled good on me. That's what this says. So check this one out, guys, from the brand of BowTie Victorious. This one definitely one I've been rocking. It has me in a chokehold. I can't get enough of this stuff, man. This is Opal. Guys, this next fragrance comes from the brand of Roia Parfums as well. And this is Roia's A Goodnight Kiss. A Goodnight Kiss. Here's the fragrance. And this fragrance right here, man, has a great story behind it. Heliotrope, neroli, orris, peach, sandalwood, and vanilla. It's a very, very powdery fragrance, kind of aldehyddically clean up top. And if you haven't heard the story is what helps to make this fragrance so great, in my opinion, because it is so amazing how Roia took this story of being in bed and his mom coming to tuck him in at night to give him a good night kiss before she went out. And the smell of her perfume, the smell of the rice powder that she wore, makeup on her face, he captured that in a bottle. And it's such an amazing story. And it's one of the things that, to me, really helps to make this such a great treasured fragrance to have in my collection. Kind of puts me, like I said, in the mindset of fragrances like Heritage from Fragrance Du Bois, Pico Valladama from Xerjoff, which are two other powdery fragrances that kind of fit in the same genre. This smells like an expensive Chanel fragrance. That kind of sort of what it puts me in the mindset of. But I absolutely love this stuff. Almost every time I go into my fragrance closet, I pick this up, just to get a whiff of it and to, again, remind myself of that story. That's how great fragrance can be. That's how transportive fragrance can be as well. Just a masterpiece of a fragrance. Love this stuff from the brand of Roia Parfums, A Good Night Kiss. Guys, you know I've been talking about this one a lot lately. This is from the brand of Bond No. 9. This is number 1. Man, I don't even have words to tell you how good this stuff is. Gosh, it's good. Ylang Ylang, Bulgarian Rose, Tonka Bean, and Cashmere and Wood. It's good. It's good, man. It is a unisex fragrance. A man or woman could rock this, but I'm telling you, in a suit, makes the fragrance even more masculine. It just comes off that way because, again, a suit is the most masculine presentation that you can present yourself with as a guy. Wear a suit, fellas. Wear a suit. Smell something. Throw something on that smells good like this. So freaking good. The Ylang Ylang Rose Cashmere combination in this is to die for. This has quickly become one of my favorite bonds. I cannot get enough of this stuff. I will wear this every day. Oh, just check it out, man. I don't think you'll be disappointed. This is called Bond No. 1. All right, guys, this next fragrance comes from the brand of Fragrance Du Bois. This is, I think it retails for about $938, $950 or so. I found it for a pretty good price, about half that. But I absolutely love this. This has come into my Fragrance Du Bois collection and become probably my favorite. It's definitely top 3 without a question. And this one is called Sada. Sada. This, I can't talk about this fragrance. Rose, oud, amber, black pepper, sandalwood are the main notes. Guys, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. I really can't. Listen. A lot of times you're going to pay for quality. Right? There's a lot of the same things out there that you can buy. One may cost $5, one $10, and one $20. I guarantee you the $20 one more than likely is going to be the best in the long run. Like, I know that you can go out and buy an iron to iron your clothes. There's irons you can buy for $12, but you're going to be buying a new one in like 3 months. So why not buy a great iron that may cost $60 or so and have it for 5 or 6 years? Anyway, that's kind of the concept of what I'm saying. This is an amazing quality fragrance from Fragrance Du Bois. Rose, oud, and amber combination with a very spicy black pepper, but you really get a lot of that on the dry down with a creamy sandalwood note. Guys, I'm going to do a full review of this fragrance because it deserves it. Look at the color of this juice, man. Look at the juice color. Look at just the bottle. Guys, this is where I'm at right now on my fragrance journey. These fragrances like this excite me because when you can smell something that it doesn't smell like anything else, really, the development of it goes through these stages, which I'll get into on my full review. Get your nose on it, man. That's all I'm saying. Sarah from Fragrance Du Bois. All right, this next fragrance comes from one of my first fragrances from this brand, the Spirit of Dubai. This is Nargy. All right, what you really gonna get with Nargy, guys, is all different varieties of rose. You get that here. So you get all different varieties of rose with oud, coffee, sandalwood, honey. I sprayed the rose. This is like a real rose on the top of the fragrance. I sprayed it with the fragrance, so I didn't really have to take the cap off to smell it. But guys, this fragrance retails for $1,300. Again, I found a pretty good deal on it, but it retails for $1,300. And it's just, if you like rose, it is one I have to get my nose. You have to get your nose on. A few guys talked about this fragrance. I think Equality was the first person I heard talk about Nargy. And I am a huge lover of the note of rose. The rose here, there's all 4 types: May rose, Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose. And when you first spray it, the smell that you get, this just genuine, authentic, almost somebody took roses and just kind of crushed them up and just rubbed them on your hand. That's really the smell that you get, and how genuine, authentic the rose smell is in this fragrance when you first spray it. And then when it dries down, I'm going to sum it up really quickly. It gets sweeter, and it kind of gives me BDK tobacco rose vibes on the dry down. But you guys know, I said one time it's one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled. That's what you get here. But I'm on no fragrance from the brand of the Spirit Dubai, Nargy. Guys, we're going back to one of my favorite brands of all time, Roia Parfums. It's definitely in my top 3 brands, for sure. It's probably Bond number 9 and Roia would probably be my favorite brands. And then probably Killian. But anyway, that's just off the top of my head. All right, so this fragrance, Oud. Not Amber Oud. This is just the original Oud. Look at that juice color. This is good. Lemon verbena, May rose, leather, cinnamon, nutmeg, and saffron. I don't have words for it. These fragrances, like I said, have me in a chokehold. I kind of came up with that, title on my head because I cannot get enough of these fragrances, seriously. If I'm not wearing it, I'm just picking up and spraying it, just, smelling it, putting it in the air, whatever. We're just wanting to spend time with them, and that's what really this list is really about. Amber Oud is amazing. Musk Oud is amazing. I have all 3 now, but this Amber Oud is special. I love it. Get your nose on it from the brand of Roia Parfums. This is called Oud. All right, guys, another one. We're going back to the Desert Gems collection of Frederic Malle, Promise. Promise. What you get with Promise is Bulgarian and Turkish rose, cypriol, patchouli, castoreum, and labdanum are some of the main notes. And you get this beautiful apple note in the opening as well. That gives this fruitiness to this fragrance. Next level good. Next level good. Next level good. This is the least expensive one in the Hold Desert Gems collection. I now have this. I actually have Hope now, which I'm going to be doing a review of, as well as the Moon, of course, that you just saw. And I love this fragrance. Next level perfumery. Just got to get your nose on it, man. Get your nose on it. Again, my guy, Dominique Ropion, did this one as well. This is unbelievable, unbelievably good from the brand of Frederic Malle. Check out Promise. And last but not least, I do think this qualifies to be on this list. I can't remember exactly how long ago it was that I got it, but it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't a year yet. From the brand of BowTie as well, Mocus. No other fragrance on the market like it. Cannot find this anywhere. It is discontinued, but it has lavender, black pepper, orris root, patchouli, tonka bean, and caramel. The only thing that and it doesn't really smell like this, but to give you an idea, maybe New Harlem, but a lot more spicier and earthier. So it's spicy and earthier, but the lavender and the sweetness kind of may put you in the mindset of New Harlem. But guys, this is so good. I love this fragrance. It's not as versatile as Blue Sapphire because I can wear that pretty much anywhere, anytime, any place. But man, just as we talk about creativity of a fragrance and just how much I love it, it's right up there with Blue Sapphire. Jeez. Mocus. I won't talk about it too much because you can't find it. But this is an amazing fragrance. Mocus, BowTie Victorious. But that is it, guys. That is my time. Hope you enjoyed this video today as I gave you some fragrances that have me right now currently in a chokehold. What are some fragrances you have that you recently acquired that you're really, really loving, man? I would love to hear from you down in the comment section. Now, as always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do. And I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget, take a few moments, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you're sharing these out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm a guy, Darren, I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good. Keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.